flower is drying, you can start to assemble part of your card. You are going to need some spritzed and dyed cheesecloth, and if you're unsure of how to do this, you can view that in a separate video. But you're going to need a small piece that will cover the surface of your card. So I'm just going to trim off the pieces that I don't need. So that it'll be covered. So once you have the cheesecloth piece, as you can see here, I've just dyed it with my Vintage Photo Distress ink and brushed it with some glossy multi-medium to give it some rigidity. So then you're going to need some hot glue, and you're just going to add a few dots of hot glue. You could always use a small strip of red liner tape too if you wish. Add a few drops of hot glue to the back of your cheesecloth, and you're going to stick that down to the surface of the card front. And just give that a minute to dry before you start embellishing any other part. So let that cool a little bit. If you notice, I am crunching my cheesecloth in because I have added my gloss mat to it. It will hold shape a little bit better. So I'm just going to trim off all the unwanted pieces here. And now we're ready to start assembling our card. So you're going to need your tag that you stamped and added the linen thread to be towards the right hand side. And this is just sort of the placement for it. You can just place things however you wish in a slight collage. So I'm going to have my focal point towards my bottom left hand corner. You want to start adding your other embellishments, tucking them in behind wherever you need them to be. So once you are happy with the placement, I found that I wanted to add a little bit of dimension so that some of my layered embellishments popped off my page slightly, or my card. So I'm just slightly curling the edges of my two stamps that I have there so that they curl around my focal point. So I'm curling the top right hand corner of my smaller stamp here and the top left hand corner of my larger stamp that I tucked in behind my tag. Once you have proper placement of that, you can stick that down with some glossy accents, some hot glue, a little bit of red liner tape, whichever you find that you have on hand or would prefer to use. So I'm just going to add a little bit of red liner tape to the back of my images here, just to sort of hold that into place. Make sure that I'm happy with that before it's completely stuck down. And I'm just going to trim off the extra, and I'm just going to tuck this smaller one in with some double-sided adhesive. Add a little bit more behind my larger stamp. Making sure that that's all stuck together. Then you're just going to peel the backing off of your red liner tape, and you want to stick that down to the card front directly to that cheesecloth, pressing that into place. Once you have that complete, you're then going to take your flower image that you had, if it's dry, and you're going to add that to the bottom right hand corner of your focal point. So once your flower is dried, your glossy accents is dried, you're going to flip that over and place a dimensional on the inside of your flower and peel off the backing. you're going to stick your leaves to the dimensional behind the flower. And I'm just sticking one out each side of my flower image. And then you're going to place another dimensional on the back of the leaves. Peel off the backing to that, and you're going to stick this flower in the bottom right hand corner of your focal point. And our last step is to take a black rhinestone and place a small black rhinestone in the center of my flower. Once you've added your black rhinestone to the center of your flower, your card is now complete, and you will repeat these steps, creating 3 more cards in the same manner as you did your first one, creating this beautiful collaged card set. I hope you enjoyed stamping with me. As I mentioned earlier, because of the size of this project, there are 5 separate videos. All videos have been uploaded to YouTube as well as placed on our blog. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then be sure to click on the link in the video description section and it will take you to the post you see here. You'll be able to link to all the videos from there. At the end of the week, one lucky winner will receive this amazing collection of tropical Travelogue products, generously provided by Graphic 45. All you have to do to enter is to leave us a comment in the same post where you accessed all of the videos for today's project. Be sure to visit our blog every day this week for more great projects using Graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue collection, and for more opportunities to win, as each day you leave a comment counts as one entry. See you on the blog!